Hello, today is the 14th of November 2010. We're here at Sugar River Forest Preserve, west of
Hi, I'm
Rockton.
Bob's wife, Fran.
Thank you, Fran.
You're welcome.
There's Wilma, the creek beagle. This is the Riverview Shelter House. In the background you can see the river, the Sugar River, of course. And over there is the trailhead from where we're standing right now. It's about 40 degrees today. It's kind of chilly. I had to put my gloves on because my hands are cold, so I don't know how well that's going to work with the camera, but so far it's not been too bad. It's kind of windy too, so 40 degrees and windy is cold to me. We'll see. Now this is what the trail looks like. I said Welligan, didn't I? No. Come along the riverbank here. The river's probably, I don't know, 30 feet down there. Not a huge river, but not a bad looking river. Looks like there might be some kind of a sort of a path over here that people might use to get down there. There's kind of a island out there. It's really pretty out here this time of year. There's Wilma having a good time. There's a cable staked into the ground. A padlock on it. I don't know what that's for. Maybe there used to be a picnic table here and they moved it out for the winter or something. Some places they do that, I know. I don't think there's any easy way to get down to the river level from here. It's pretty rugged. This trail we've been on probably for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Left the car about 10:45. Haven't gotten very far. So far it's a nice trail. You can see it goes up and down a little bit, but it's not real rugged, and it's nice, and it's a nice trail. See if I can get We're still headed mostly along the, or not mostly, we're still headed along the river. You can see it over there to the left. We came to these steps in the side of the hill here. Going down, I can see some picnic tables down there. Must be a picnic area of some sort along the river. Maybe Wilma will get to play in the river. Well, we're down here at the little picnic area. Came down those steps you can see in the background there. Panning over to our right, which is kind of west, you can see the river is mostly mud here. Wilma's managed to wrap herself around a picnic table, so I'm going to have to unwrap her. Yes, I'm talking about you. This is what they call the primitive campground. I think you get a couple of... Wilma, stop pulling. A couple of garbage cans, picnic table, fire ring. Nice spot by the river. And that's about it. I think the difference is you don't get electricity. Maybe the water's a little farther away. But, you know, they're awful packed in. But I guess if you want to go camping, you don't really care if there's a guy sitting in your front yard. I guess it's okay. Doesn't do much for me. And of course, Wilma wants to keep going. Well, we're moving right along. I noticed that my batteries are starting to die. Probably should have changed them. So I might not get much. This is looking back along the trail we took. We passed marker 7 and then we turned in away from the river for a while. Then we came back north, and this trail here going back to the west, I think, might be the one that goes to Sugar River Alder Forest Preserve. Not 100% sure, but it's kind of headed in that direction. But we're going to go to the east and kind of this way. See where this heads. I think this is where we want to go. We came across the north edge of the park, headed east. We're now along the eastern edge of the park, and we're headed south along this nice little section of trail that's under some pine trees. It seems to have gotten a little warmer. I took off my gloves, and it's just maybe I'm just walking and it's heating me up, but it doesn't seems like the wind has died down too. And of course, the creek beagle's in a hurry, so we head off. We're continuing south along the east edge of the park. This is the youth camping area. We're going to go past here. We went past marker 6 a ways back. Didn't see any reason to take a picture of it, particularly with minimal battery left. Yeah, here we go. Well, we've gone about another 10 feet here. You can see the sign that used to say Scout Camp. I think they've changed them all to say youth groups now. But no horses allowed down that way. This is the segment that goes off to the east through the youth camping area. We're still along the east edge of the park, I think. There's you can see it's kind of an up and down kind of trail. We've seen evidence of horses on this trail. Nothing that looks real recent. Nice trail. We followed the trail along the east edge of the park, and marker 5 was just at the top of the grade you saw in the last snippet. We came down along the east edge of the park to Forest Preserve Road, which is right here, and that's the main entrance. The trail kind of jogs a little and comes down this road and goes down into the south side of the park. And of course the creek beagle really wants to move. Well, I saw 2 more deer. I think it might have been the same 2 we scared up before. You can't see them now because they're quick. Hope we got them in the last snippet. We passed marker 4 in the meantime. That section of trail was mostly sand. It was kind of hard going, but we're past that now. It seems mostly dirt now. I guess the deer are in here hiding. It's hunting season. They're safe in here. I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of trail. I don't think it's a trail we want to be on. I think we want to keep going this way. This is the edge of the park over here, so we're just going to keep going on this one. I don't know where this one goes. Yeah, maybe some other time we'll follow it. I don't see any trail markers though, so we'll just keep going this way. Along about another 50 or 100 yards, there's this little hill here. I can see a boundary sign in the background and a barbed wire fence. I'm guessing this is the edge of the park. Now here's another fork in the trail. I'm not sure which goes which. This one in front of us, the one Wilma wants to go on, is going, let's see, is that west? Probably. I don't know. I get lost in here. And this one seems to be headed kind of south. I think we'll go on this one. This one seems to be on the edge of the park. I think I made a bad decision. This trail looks like it's just a path along on this grassy area. I think I'd rather walk in the forest, so we're going to go back, and it's only about 100 yards back. Important to take the lens cap off. There's a little pond down there to our right. That's I don't know. I hear a lot of crows. They seem to be offended by us being in their woods. Yeah, I'm glad I took the forest trail. It's much nicer. Some turkeys. There's about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them. I don't know if you can see them in there or not. I'll try and zoom in on them. I like turkeys. Shortly after the turkey excitement, we passed mile marker number 1. This is the trail that goes off to the east here, and this one goes to the west, north. So we're going to follow that one. That one seems to be the main loop here. I guess that shortcut was for hikers, not horses. Not sure what the heck this no horses means here. Shouldn't be any way horses can get down here. Oh well. It's let's see. It's about 12:43 now. Well, a little segment of trail we took brought us to this picnic area you can see way in the background, and there's some water here. It looks like it's mostly just standing water. Not sure whether Wilma wants to drink that or not, but it doesn't look too awful. And I think this is sandy stone shelter up here ahead of us. The little trail segment cuts over here, and then you got to follow the road to find the main trail again. I believe this is probably the canoe launch. The great blue heron was over there, and he flew upstream that way. Pretty cool. You know, I've seen several great blue herons out walking in the parks. They're kind of a magnificent bird. Oh well. Uh-oh, I think this is out of focus. I can't really tell. There's the Riverview shelter house, and that was my wife honking at me. The trail kind of goes down that way. Might have river access down there somewhere. I'm just going to walk up the road. I missed an hour of the Bears game anyway already. It's that's 103. Not a bad hike. Couple hours.